It's 2023, and the Bowflex SelectTech 552 adjustable dumbbells still rank #1 on Amazon for adjustable dumbbells. Now, in addition to the Bowflex adjustable dumbbells, I reviewed PowerBlock adjustable dumbbells, Core Fitness adjustable dumbbells, Keppi adjustable dumbbells, NordicTrack adjustable dumbbells, and even those Lionscool Loadable adjustable dumbbells. And after 9 years, these beat up, bruised Bowflex SelectTech 552s in front of me still rank #1 here in the Usawa fitness count. Now, I use the word count because during these videos, you not only get my opinion, but also the collective opinions of everyone you see training in this gym. And that's something that I think is unique here on YouTube and something that I think is of great value to you guys because you're getting a more robust opinion of the things that I review. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and talk about why we've crowned the Bowflex SelectTech 552s #1 here in the Usawa Fitness Garage Gym, just like Amazon. Let's go. I'm gonna start off by talking about one of the features that I most like about the Bowflex SelectTech 552s, and that's the selector dials. This is where the SelectTech part of the Bowflex SelectTech 552 name comes from. I love how smooth they turn, and although this has nothing to do with quality, there's something really satisfying about that ringing noise they make when you're adjusting them. Speaking of which, adjusting these boys is quick. And I like that you can always clearly see exactly what weight you selected when adjusting them. Now I'm gonna keep it real and tell you that those Keppi adjustable dumbbells and those Power Fitness adjustable dumbbells have an even better selection too, because you adjust those by turning the grip, so you can adjust them with only one hand. That makes those two dumbbells even easier and faster to adjust than these guys. Now PowerBlock shine for different reasons, but that selector pin ain't one of them. It takes precise incision of that selector pin to adjust the weights on those, and all of us here have experienced sliding our selector pin into the wrong setting from time to time. Now, as part of my review, I asked my crew what they thought about the ergonomic grip of the Bowflex SelectTech 552s, and across the board, they preferred the ergonomic grip over the traditional grips of some of my other dumbbells. For any of you who aren't familiar with what that is, the ergonomic grip is a grip where it's fatter in the middle and then tapers down towards the end to fit the natural contours of the human hand. Back in the day, almost all dumbbells had a straight handle grip, but this ergonomic grip was created to lessen fatigue when doing high repetition exercises or really heavy ones. So that's something you should think about, especially if you're mainly doing high intensity interval training or circuit training dumbbell workouts. Now I currently have 3 different options in-house for my crew to use, and another part of the Bowflex design that the crew here prefers is that traditional feel of the weights at the end of the handles. Honestly, this isn't really something that I have a preference about, but like I said, these reviews contain the collective experiences of everybody you see in these videos, and oftentimes my clients prefer the Bowflex over something like the PowerBlocks simply because they can put their hand in there when doing a lot of exercises that you really have to use the outside of something like the PowerBlocks. But that's just something I want to point out to y'all. Now, what I do really like about this design is that from a personal trainer's perspective, I can easily pass the Bowflex dumbbells on or off of a client because I can fit both their hands and my hands in the handles at the same time, unlike when I pass off the PowerBlocks. Now, please understand, I'm not trying to pick on the PowerBlock dumbbells because those are actually my second favorite dumbbells of all time. But they're so much different in design from the Bowflex that it's easiest to contrast between those and the Bowflex SelectTech 552s. The last thing to note about this is that if you like doing French press and dumbbell pullovers, the Bowflex dumbbell is the best way to go. And that's the dumbbell we use here for exercises like that for obvious reasons. Now, I've definitely got some negatives to talk about here today too, but after owning these boys for 9 years, I need to take a second to talk about the durability of these Bowflex SelectTech 552s. Earlier in the video, I mentioned these boys being battered and bruised, and just look at them, y'all. I put these dumbbells through the test of time. I used them daily in a commercial gym, client after client after client, for 5 years before bringing them home and using them on my concrete backyard gym daily for 3 more years before pulling them into my garage gym for the last year or so. That means that these boys have more hours on them than most of you guys are gonna put on them in a lifetime, and they still kicking. Now let's talk a tiny bit more about durability. Now you don't want to drop these weights on the ground on purpose, but these boys have been dropped, and I love doing things like renegade rows. So we bang these guys on the ground in all three environments for years with no adverse effects other than the cosmetics. The plastic coating on these 552s is on point, and I'm really kind of surprised at just how durable they've been considering the way I've abused them over the years. Let me take a second to say thank you for watching some of my content, and if you're digging what I'm talking about, do me a favor and hit the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, hit that button too. Now let's keep it moving by getting into some of the things that I don't like so much about these Bowflex SelectTech 552s. One consistent gripe about these dumbbells from my clients is how wide they are regardless of how much weight you have on them. I don't even pull them out for some of my clients because I already know what kind of pushback I'm gonna get. They don't like the 17-inch handles, and that's where those PowerBlocks shine. I'm with them on this one. In some cases, the PowerBlock's condensed size just make them more comfortable to use. Another thing I don't really love about these Bowflex SelectTech 552s is that you need that cradle nearby to change the weights. The selector dial don't work without being in the cradle, so you have to have that cradle nearby to adjust them. That's messed up for a few reasons. One big one being, if you put them into the cradle quickly in the heat of your workout, you'll find that the weights can get stuck from time to time, and you have to pause your workout to pull them out by stepping on the cradle and yanking the handle at the same time. Now this last gripe is one that used to really annoy me, but I don't really see it as much as I used to when I first got these. Sometimes the Bowflex SelectTech adjustable dumbbell selector dial can get locked, making it impossible to turn them even after you've dislodged them from the cradle. When this happens, you have to flip the dumbbells over and hit this little release button and reinsert the plates in the cradle before resetting your weight selection. I talk about this in my first Bowflex SelectTech 552 review, and I'll leave a link to Bowflex's answer to this problem in the description of this video, where you'll also find a link to my merch if you want to support the channel. All right, y'all, I think that's it. Now, if you have any questions that I haven't answered, feel free to reach out to me at info@usawafitness.com, or leave me a comment and I'll answer that comment, or you can always check out one of my live streams where I'll not only answer questions about whatever I'm live streaming on, but also things that you might find you need an answer to here in one of these videos that I missed for some reason. All right? I appreciate y'all coming. Stay healthy, stay fit. Love and peace, everybody.